All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Ishanekon World Shapers design stream. Again, we are going to be making more creatures for the website. More specifically, for the Ishanekon Arena tomorrow. Cartoon ponies. We need a few cartoon pony stat blocks. So, the creatures that we will be designing today will be a bit more chaotic, unserious, and so on. But yeah, hi Shiforina1 and hi Antonio. Great to see you both here. But yeah, by the way, tomorrow Ishanekon Arena. Bit earlier than usual, with special guest Penny. It's going to be fun. But we need to make creatures, so let's get started, shall we? New creature. We're talking about ponies. So, as always, show developer tools. They're going to be animals. We're starting with the cupcake pony. I will probably go to the arena, so I will see it later. Alright, granted you'll be there. Do you mean with go to the arena that you will be joining as a player, or that you will be watching it? Because, I mean, there's still room, but I didn't quite remember you saying you would join. But of course, you're welcome to join. But yeah, cupcake pony. And pony that fights by throwing sugary cupcakes at you. See a poison damage. That diabetes will get you eventually, right? But also having non-lethal combatants, so the cupcakes won't kill you. You just fall into a food coma. But yeah, let's prepare the base. I would say such a pony. We're going with strength as a primary stat, but charisma is the secondary because they're cute, you know. And yeah, hybrid. As you can see, they have two abilities. Medium, yeah, medium size makes sense. Our horse is big, so our pony is medium sized. And the traits. It is an animal and it does not have any hands. No. Or arms, I mean. So it can't wield weapons. But it will get natural armory. Greater talent. To compensate for that, natural armory. Huh? Oh, that's natural. Turns out you have to type the words incorrectly. So, I think I'm going with light. It's supposed to be more dodgy, but they are not like quick and lightning dodging everything, right? Should I go with medium? I mean, they're more supposed to be cartoon ponies, right? Yeah. Speaking of, I should probably cupcake pony. There we go. And as their primary weapon. What would make sense? Probably. Let's take a look at the weapons list. Probably something with charisma and strength makes sense. Is there anything fitting? Not really. Maybe I should add more strength charisma weapons. I guess we go with blunt weapon. You know, it hitting you with its hoofs. So yeah, let's go with blunt weapon. Large blunt weapon. So L, where is large blunt weapon? There we go. The pony, representing the pony kicking you or hitting you with its hoofs. anything else? I mean, these cartoon ponies are clearly inspired by My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And they can use their mouth to wield items. Maybe we want to add handy mouth. You can use your mouth to wield an item as if it were one hand. Yeah, we want to do that. But also one question. Would it make sense to give it vulnerabilities and resistances? I don't think so. Ponies specifically usually don't have like weaknesses or so on. So let's keep that neutral. So the question is, what do we do with that? We'll just take stat reduction. Easy enough. There we go, total points of 0. Now let's add path of attack. Let's go with 1 attack. 1 attack, currently still normal 100% damage. And non-lethal combatant, which will get buffed with the next patch. Non-lethal. Now, currently it just allows you to not have to reduce the damage when you make it non-lethal damage with an attack. The upgraded version will allow you to deal non-lethal damage with any sort of feature. It doesn't have to be an attack, even if it's a status effect that you applied. Non-lethal combatant, here we go. And abilities, we've got poison projectile, which will be the cupcake with too much sugar. It's a cartoon pony, don't question it. And conjure trinket. The whole cartoon just pulling out random items out of nowhere. Conjure trinket. Okay, we have the abilities. Let's add proficiencies. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Stressful week. Lots of things to do. I'm tired every time I do these streams, aren't I? But you gotta do what you gotta do, alright? So let's see. Hybrid, we get 2. So let's go with simple. And mind, so that the pony can wield instruments as weapons. I think that would be funny. Then armor, light, and medium. And languages, 2 of your choice. As usual with creatures like these. Let's add the items. Large blunt weapon. Did I add medium armor or? Yeah, medium. And equipment. There we go. So abilities, features. Let's add the priorities, shall we? So. Primary stat strength, secondary stat charisma. Let's go with constitution evasion stats since they use that to punch things. Dexterity, decent. Instinct, yes, also good. Let's go with like 30% will and intelligence. Okay, fine. The pony is not supposed to be that dumb, right? Okay, skill points. We are throwing cupcakes, so we're good at cooking, so high improvisation. Quick check, is there anything that requires? Nope. It's just cartoon all the way. Improvisation. Meta. You know, a little bit of fourth wall breaking going on here. Grace? I mean, they are cute. Let's give them a bit of grace. Anything else that makes sense? Animal handling, art, athletics, computer, deception, disguising, endurance. A bit of endurance. Engineering, precise, history, improvisation, intuition, lockpick, luck, medicine, menace, truly, pony, menacing creature. Natural science, nimbleness, perception, perseverance, persuasion, charisma, psychology, quick fingers, raw force, stealth. I think I'm going with... Those ponies are surprisingly strong. Yeah. Giving it raw force. Let's go with 50%. Stealth, street smart, survival. I think this should be enough. Let's apply. Yeah. And... Yes. This should be enough. Indeed, this is enough. Excellent. Which means we have level 1. Did I forget anything? We've got the features, we've got the abilities. Yeah, alright, so let's level that baby up. 1, 2, 3. And increase. We're sticking with one attack. Just one big BAM with the hooves. And we're going with cartoon. The cartoon sub-archetypes is a very funny one. Basically allows you to ignore the laws of physics, doing all sort of weird stuff. It's funny. And abilities, we've got poison explosion, throwing a really big cupcake. Mental explosion with poison and prone. Just knocking you prone, yeah. Something funny like throwing a cupcake at your feet so you fall down, or maybe a banana. This character's not supposed to be very serious after all. Okay, we got it. 1, 2, 3. Let's increase the damage. And next level, cartoon. Cartoon durability is my favorite part of the cartoon. You can completely ignore any sort of damage as a reaction, but you're stunned for a round. The classic. How long have you worked on World Shapers for, and what are you working on currently? I have worked on Ishanekon World Shapers for roughly 5 years. And currently I'm working on the 3.0.0 patch. It's going to have 30 new sub-archetypes. If you like, I can give you a sneak peek. I post most of them in my Discord group in the preview content. Those are already finished. I think I have 17 done so far. So yes, here they are. The Heavy, who is all about having extremely high vitality. Jester gets a random boost every turn. And yeah, I don't know if you want to see all of them. But yeah, we still have a few to fill up, but it's going nice. I'm here from the... hi, yeah. Yeah, I did uploaded Tales of Elsewhere GM's Day Off game. That was one. Tales of Elsewhere is a really fun game, as long as you don't mind dying. Other than that, yeah, I'm trying to upload more YouTube videos, get a bit of marketing. I guess currently also my focus is on networking, collaborations. I have the Ishanekon Arena tomorrow, for example, the GM's Day Off that are revived. But good question. I do have a to-do list. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so I already mentioned that. So my memory is not WS notes. Anything else specifically I'm working on? I mean, there are tons of things that have to be done, fixing certain glitches. There is nothing there that's like... The possibility of this is part of what puts skin in the games with your character. I like PC death. Yes, I would agree. There has to be a chance of failure. The question is only how high that chance is. That determines the atmosphere of the game. That's also why the default rule set for Ishanekon World Shapers doesn't exactly make you immortal unless you heavily invest into defense. Lucky critical hit by a stronger creature can knock you out in one shot. It doesn't necessarily kill you, but you're lying there unconscious. I mostly did that. I mean, okay, I did that so that combat felt more deadly than, for example, in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, but also to speed up combat, right? If the HP pool is lower, what's your dice system? I use the standard 7 dice sets, D4, D6, and so on to D20. I have the main dice for combat is a D20. For example, for attack rolls and defense rolls, you use D20s. And for skills, you use D10s. And there are all sorts of things that use all the other dice. D12, for example, is commonly used by two-handed weapons, but also melee abilities. Then there are D10s, which is often used for ranged abilities. Then and ranged weapons, two-handed, and so on. I wanted to make sure that every dice is used at least to some degree, because that was one thing that annoyed me about. Are you familiar with Kids on Bikes? They use all the dice as well and features exploding dice on one of my favorite mechanics. I've heard of the game, never played it. I know the rough atmosphere. I don't know the exact mechanics. Yeah, my game does not have exploding dice. Usually, I think there's... Yeah, I think the Jester will have exploding dice, but... Other than that, I do get it. It brings in an atmosphere of unpredictability that can be exciting, lead to very big moments, but it can cause numbers to get out of control. So that's why I decided to not use exploding dice in my system. But I get it why some people like them. But yeah, the numbers behind my systems are very carefully tuned. So yeah, you gotta be careful with exploding dice. Unless you don't really care about careful balance, which can be a fine design goal, and depending on the type of game you're making. If it's more about random fun and big moments, then yeah, exploding dice can make for great mechanics. If it's more about strategic combat, most design mechanics have strengths and weaknesses, and it highly depends on what kind of game you're designing, right? But yes, I was... Did I already add cartoon? No. Cartoon durability. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy to answer any other questions. I mean, that's one of... I mean, you can also ask questions in the Discord group, but these streams are there for people to interact with me, right? Ask the questions, suggest features, give feedback, and so on. Yeah. Okay, we were... Oh, yeah. I made this big because of the notes. Do you also stream on Twitch or other platforms? I used to stream on Twitch, but I really don't like Amazon. And I know Google ain't exactly a saint. It's more about picking the lesser evil, for me at least. So yeah, that's why I don't stream on Twitch. Plus, I like how on YouTube it's saved forever. So, yeah. Choose your cooperation. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go too much into politics in this stream and so on, but yeah, yeah. they're still like gradients of evil, right? The best we can do is try to do our best. Yeah, that's not a cupcake pony. That's there we go, cupcake pony. High impact blow and distract target. Yes, high impact. I love high impact blow. It's one of my favorite abilities. You hit the target for damage and catapult them across the room. And the reason why I give it to the pony is, you know, it's just kicking you with cartoonish force. Can be very funny. And also distract target. Oh, if I could write right. Distract target. You know, because such a cartoon pony can be very annoying and distracting. Right. We have everything we need. Did I increase the path of attack? 1, 2, 3. And yeah, just more cartoon features. With this, every time every time you use your cartoon physics feature, you can force a defense roll and potentially make the enemy tainted. The idea is your hijinks are so funny that the enemy starts laughing and therefore cannot do their job correctly. That's why they get tainted. Or them just being completely confused also. Ability, sticky grenade. Being just frosting thrown at the enemy. And taunt. Again, leaning into the pony is annoying / distracting theme. And yeah, 1, 2, 3. And yes, hilarious failure. Whenever you, oh yeah, I'm going to boost that one with the next. With the next patch, because I think for tier 4 feature this is a bit weak. Currently you can only use it a number of times equal to your primary stat bonus per rest. I will change it so that you can use it as often as you like. So basically whenever you fail on a roll, it's so funny that the enemy starts laughing. Alright, we have the path of attack needs to increase. Abilities, we have tainted grenade. Tainted grenade. Again, more about just maybe distracting the enemy with confetti in them. Confetti and crushing force. The idea is they throw an anvil or a cartoonishly large boulder or something, which oh wait, no, right, it was crushing force is something else. What did I want? I mean, I guess this also makes sense, you know, maybe like a confetti cannon that knocks everybody prone in a specific area and deals damage. Yeah, I'm keeping crushing force. This is level 12 after all. Very high level cartoon pony. 1, 2, 3. Final level. And yeah. So Saffronia, do you have your own game? Since there are many indie tabletop RPG designers and Tales of Elsewhere. Or are you just in the channel to have fun and play Tales of Elsewhere? Which, I mean, that's the main reason for it to be there, technically, right? Final cartoon feature. And physical assault, just cartoonish power and poison. No, elemental wrath. Oh, wrath. Cupcakes for everybody. Just throwing them around. Alright. And save and export. We've got 15 levels worth of pony stuff. Maybe I should mumble this. Mumbling. So, creature data. Come on, up and up, creature data. There we go. Cupcake pony. That's not how you write cupcake. Cupcake pony. Complexity. I'll say 3 because of the cartoon physics shenanigans. So not for beginners. We gonna be needing the genres. I mean, definitely cartoon. Like, but I'm not sure that any other genre would make sense. It's a very cartoony pony. Cosmic Aura. I mean, if you really find a cartoon pony in real life, it could shatter your mind. But yeah, no, nothing really makes sense. I'm sticking with cartoon. So, rank normal, hybrid, biological, animal. Is it animal? Animal. There we go. Medium, strength, charisma. There we go. It has natural items, which we still need to generate, which is thankfully easy enough. For large blunt weapon, I think I go with improvised weapon, just full power. Improvised. And medium armor. I think I'm going with a mix between lighter armor or extra armor and lighter, or defense matrix, because high defense rolls because of cartoon, hard to pin down. Yes, that makes sense. And equipment, I think a mix between accelerator and speed up. Makes sense for a chaotic cartoon. Whoop. And let's generate those items. I love the item generator. It saves me so much time. I used to have to do every item tier manually. Okay. Shoe. We have new, true. Lace reason. I mean, yes, it can hit pretty hard in melee, so let's say true. But, I mean, it is weird what... I mean, damage abilities, yes, because of the cupcakes. Defense, not really. Support, no. Control let's go with control. Yeah, it just makes sense. Okay. So, how about we continue with the Pegasus pony? It's gotta be a Pegasus pony. There we go. This one is all about speed and maneuvering and being quick on their hooves. So, Let's reload the page to reset the developer tools. New creature. We're Pegasus Pony. It's a normal fighter, animal, medium size. Primary stat dexterity, secondary stat instinct. It's all about that speed. Wait, I just realized something. Let's go back to the cupcake pony. I should add hooves to the description here. That's how you write hooves, right? I gotta check that one. Hoof? Or, yeah. Hoof? Yeah, that's correct. Alright. Let's generate this one again. Da-ba-doom. Yeah, and there we go. This way, people are not confused what exactly is meant with a large blonde weapon. Okay, back to the Pegasus pony. And while we're here, what kind of weapon would make sense? Maybe something with instinct? I guess we could use claw. Of course, this wouldn't be a claw, right? It would be, again, hooves, but, you know, light Pegasus hooves. Okay, let's go with claw and rename it claw. And we're definitely going with light armor. Or should we go with clothes? I think we're going with clothes. All about that dodging. And equipment, as always. Equip. Weapon, simple. Medieval. And I think we're going with mind again, so they can attack with instruments. Armor, light, medium, heavy because they are a fighter, and languages 2 of your choice. There we go. Again, we use the same traits. No arms. Greater talent. Handy mouth. And stat reduction. Natural armory. Which we shall add right now. Natural armory. And flight while we're at it. Flight. Going with clothes and claw. There we go. Okay, and ability wise, charge. All about that speed. Charge. And yes, priority, primary stat, secondary stat, higher will, decent strength, lower constitution. Yeah. Okay. And we're going with nimbleness, very high. What else makes sense? Athletics to a certain degree. Grace, I mean, it's still a cute little pony. What else makes sense? Let's go with high perseverance. Persuasion, presence. Let's see, does it overflow? It doesn't overflow. I guess this is enough. Let's stick with this. Should I add maybe luck? Maybe some instinct skills. Yeah, let's go with improvisation. Reduce that perseverance. There we go. Okay. I think this should be it. Features, abilities, inventory. Alright. Almost forgot to... Those were used here, right? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go with path of attack. I say one attack where they just swoop in. Bam! So, one attack. 150%. One attack. Oh yeah, quick on your feet. All about that speed after all. Quick on your feet. And ability equal strike. Strong attack if you are flying. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's increase that damage. And the next quick is lightning. The more you move, the harder you are to hit. Quick as lightning. Going with that speed. Physical rush. Physical rush. All about just ramming into enemies. Extra movement. Yeah. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Increase that attack damage. And running momentum. The more you move, the more damage you deal. Running momentum. Abilities. High impact stomp, representing the pony landing, crashing into the ground, dealing a lot of damage around them. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Level 12. We running, yeah, nimbleness master. I presume nimbleness should be high enough by now. 6, yes. So for an extra 3 basic meters of movement. And physical assault, just flying by, wings so powerful that that's enough to damage everything around them. Yes. And finally, 1, 2, 3. Evasive. A simple stat boost so that they are harder to hit. And flash step offensive. Reaching such high speed that they're just going full anime flash step. And export. There we go. Alright, well, the items. We're going with precise weapon. Close. I think we're going to go with this mix between speed up and lighter armor. And equipment is pure speed up. Oh yeah, right, and adding hooves. Yeah. And generate. Am I mumbling too much? Mumble. I always keep saying, do I mumble too much? Do I mumble too much? Well, then stop mumbling, mumbler. Yeah. Place. It's a melee fighter, and I guess utility because of the flying, and that's kind of it. Pegasus pony. The question is that correct? I do have a Pegasus already. Pegasus. I think it was correct. Yep. Pegasus pony. Complexity. Let's go with 2. Beginner faults. Cartoon. But this one is slightly less cartoony, so I think I will add fantasy. Anything else that would even remotely make sense? Not really. I guess urban fantasy. Alright, cartoon, fantasy, and urban fantasy. Yeah. And rank, normal, fighter, biological, animal, medium, dexterity, instinct. Alright. Shoo. Let's continue, shall we? Next one on the list is the magical unicorn pony. Didn't quite finish this one, so we still need 2 more features. Yeah, I think I'm going with powerful. And should I just give it... Oh, come on, be a bit more creative than just a simple willpower boost. Overcharge, yeah. Or charge super wolf? Yeah, let's go with... Or Charged and charged. Super move. Alright. Easy enough. Let's make us our magical unicorn pony. A new creature. Magical unicorn pony. Let's reload so that the developer tools are resetted. We're going with caster, animal, primary stat will, secondary stat intelligence. Yeah. Priority will. Then intelligence. I say good charisma. And something like this. Supernatural high, definitely. Perseverance decent. They're supposed to be more intelligent, so let's go with maybe a bit of history, a bit of natural science, analysis. Anything else that makes sense? Maybe a bit of luck, you know, because they are magical unicorn ponies. Okay. Apply. Oh yeah, right. I was a bit too quick. We're still going to need to add the stat reduction. So no arms. And the mouth. Greater talent. And yeah. Oh yeah, right, and stat reduction, like the other ponies. There we go. Alright, and let's add natural armory. Armor. So we're going with close. Or maybe, yeah, not close. Now the question is, what kind of weapon do we give the pony? I think something that represents their basic magical, you know, just hitting you. Oh, right, they have a horn. Yeah, I think let's go with something that can represent the horn. Yeah, I think I'll go with a dagger. It's more supposed to be a backup in case they run out of magic or something. Dagger. Dagger. Okay. Features the Thinker, making their utility abilities cheaper. Thinker. And abilities move target, using the telekinesis to grab somebody and pushing them. Telekinetic, which thanks to Thinker they can use for free. And generate light. Light. Which reminds me, since I'm using stuff like move target, I should probably... Yes. I'm gonna move this all down and add no matter the size here. See the episode where Twilight Sparkled moves Urzer Minor. which is just a huge creature, so it would make sense. Okay. Then we have the abilities. Inventory, let's go with the dagger, which is the horn. Clothes. And equipment. Yes, weapon-wise, just go with simple. Armor, light, and 2 of your choice. There we go. Yeah, no weaknesses or strengths. Features, we have the features. Right, yeah. And here we have everything. Alright, that's that. 1, 2, 3. And it learns barrier, float, floating, pushing, force. One question, move target? No, that's not utility, that's just control. And just 2 simple stat boost, will to act, and powerful. So it's harder to resist her telekinetic features. Yes, this should be level 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with the next thinker feature. And the abilities. Physical bolt. Oh right, I wanted projectile, not bolt. Must have written down the wrong thing. Physical projectile, there we go. Teleportation. I said teleportation. And manipulate fabric. You know, a bit of a rarity reference. And we have thinker too, right? So yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now we shall add no matter the size. So now they can push around large creatures without any problems. And looks like OBS is not having any problems. That's good news because a couple of weeks ago it started to have problems while streaming. But it seems stable. That's good to know. Is this just building out your repertoire for the systems or something your goal plans for? Both. It's specifically for the stream tomorrow, the Ishanekon Arena. The theme will be cartoon ponies. So, if you don't know, Ishanekon Arena is a monthly stream where champions from all over the multiverse come to defeat a themed challenge. It's an excuse so that players can play whatever they want. Anybody who wants this, can join, up to 6 players. And yeah, there's always just a chance to try out the system, try out weird builds or interesting stuff. It's funny to great to see what players come up with. And this time tomorrow, the theme will be cartoon ponies. Penny specifically asked for that theme, and I said okay, but only if you're gonna play. So yes, I'm building cartoon pony enemies for tomorrow. Don't worry, the arena uses narrative technology. The ponies are just simulated, even in canon. You're not actually going to be massacring real ponies. But still, it's going to be fun. I'm thinking about maybe adding a rainbow river. It just not taking it seriously at all. But yeah, we weren't level 9. And plus, you know, now you have a few things. If you're ever playing a multiverse campaign and your player group ever finds themselves in the My Little Pony universe or something similar, now you have stat blocks for the ponies. So currently I have, I think, 150 creatures from level 0 to level 15, all of them. And I don't plan to stop anytime soon. I mean, this is supposed to be a system for every sort of setting. And that means there are potentially a lot of creatures. So yeah, let's continue. Restrain enemy. Trapping them in some sort of magical construct. Speed up. I might have looked at a compilation of My Little Pony spells when I created this one. Yeah, I used to be a brony. Not anymore. Not that I'm ashamed or anything. Just, you know, moved on. Oh yeah, still have a few ponies here. This was a gift from my sister, Derpy Hooves. And this one, Princess Lunar, self-made by my sister. But that's, you know, her head is a bit too big. But yeah, I used to be a big fan of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And there's yeah, right. Lesser invisibility. There we go. So I think this should be all the abilities and features. All right, let's continue to level 12. Perseverance Master. Let's see. Do we have enough perseverance? Yes, we do. We can add it, no problem. Excellent. Perseverance. And add more powerful spells for our magical unicorn pony. Flight. Physical shock. Oops. Not physical. Physical. And show effects. There we go. You know what? I'm not going with Perseverance Master. I'm change of plans. I'm going with extra narrative momentum so that they can use more cinematic actions for improvised cartoony magic shenanigans. Narrative momentum. What was it called? Oh yeah, chosen by faith. The maximum narrative momentum increases by 6. But we still, gotta remove Perseverance Master. Okay, we've got everything, and let's go to 15, final level. And now we're gonna add Perseverance Master here. And the abilities, Physical Explosion. Getting all the powerful stuff at the end. Forced teleportation. And long range teleportation. I think that's it. Yes. Save, export. I think just writing horn should be enough. Huh? Oh, OBS to do. I think there was a short blip where my connection was interrupted. I have like a warning, but I think it's okay now. I'm just gonna double check real quick. should be fine, right?
Like, oh,
Yep, streaming is running. Good to know. Okay. As long as it's just like not working for a second, it should be fine. Dagger, I think I'm just going with precise. It's not really meant for combat. More like a last-ditch effort if you're running out of willpower. Close. They are more caster, so defense matrix, increasing the defense rolls. And I think I'm going with narrative, momentum boost, and willpower boost. Alright, let's generate those items. Voila. Alright, it's a new creature made by moi. It's, I would say, damage ability, a bit of control, and utility caster. Should I go with generalist? Not really, no. Okay. Magical unicorn pony. It's, I say more complex because it's not really meant for combat, so the players don't get the wrong idea. And I think I'm going with cartoon fantasy and urban fantasy. Normal caster. I can just copy that from the other ponies. And it's will, intelligence, intelligence. Okay. How about we write down those descriptions? So we are gonna be needing Grammarly for that. Because God knows that I need Grammarly, otherwise I will have so many errors. Let's get started with Cupcake Pony. The Cupcake Pony loves sharing their sugary treats, whether you like it or not. Be careful. Too many of them and you might just end in a food coma. End up in a food coma. Whether you like it. No. Be careful. Too many of them. There we go. Whether, yeah. See, that's why I need Grammarly. See how many errors there were in there. Okay. Also, do not underestimate their cartoon bending. No, their fourth wall breaking capabilities. Also, do not underestimate their fourth wall breaking capabilities. Okay, so that's the narrative description. Now for the combat description. The Cupcake Pony is a weird creature that uses it's a weird creature with features from the cartoon archetype. They are supposed to be weird and unpredictable. Their poison abilities represent their cupcakes and other baked goods that they force feed you. They have non-lethal combatant. So the cupcakes won't kill the target. Also, do not underestimate their physical strength. They can attack with surprising force. Yeah, that should be enough of a tactical description. Pegasus ponies. Yes, also Pegasus ponies. What kind of narrative descriptions? Maybe I'm too tired to think of a description right now. I'm just going with the tactical description for now. Have Pegasus ponies, or the Pegasus pony. The Pegasus pony. Oh, what the? Hello? Not 000. The Pegasus pony has high speed that they use for hit and run tactics. All of their features and abilities either increase their speed or take advantage of it to increase evasiveness and attack power. Yes. That's a high speed. High speed and yep. Keep them always on the move when using them in battle. Always constantly. Yeah, okay, let's go with constantly if you say so, Grammarly. Yeah. Creative writing is definitely not one of my main strengths. So let's go with the magical pony. Magical unicorn ponies. Magical unicorn ponies. Study magic that they can unleash with their horns. they may use it mostly in their daily lives, but do not anger them. The most powerful among them can unleash powerful spells. Study magic that they can unleash with their release with which they can use with their horns. They mostly use it in their daily lives, but do not anger them. The most powerful one can unleash powerful spells. Okay, the magical unicorn pony is mostly a utility caster with a wide array of with a wide array of use, or at least potentially useful spells. They do, however, also have a few abilities that they can use in combat. They do, however, also have a few of it. Move target, for example, can be used to smash enemies into the wall, and they also have a few abilities on higher levels that directly deal physical damage. Can be, I wonder what did I want to write? It was they also have a decent amount of narrative momentum, so feel free to get creative and use it for some surprising pony magic. Am I going to add it? Yeah. I know it's easy, but after all, friendship is magic. Yeah, I know it's corny, but it's funny. I'm gonna add it. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm tired, but I'm happy to see that OBS seems to be stable. working again. Excellent. So, I should be streaming it again next week, Friday. I'll see what I'll be doing. But yeah, tomorrow, Ishanekon Arena, cartoon ponies, see these ponies in action. Let's see what the players do with them. But yeah, see you around, everybody. Bye.